This is Wednesday, February the 14th, 2024, otherwise known as Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. Today I want to talk a little bit about affections. And I thought about this because I was thinking of something I just said to my wife yesterday and her response to me. And I want to share that in a little bit. But first, if you have your Bibles, please follow along. I'm coming from Colossians chapter 3, beginning at verse 1, and we'll be reading from verse 1 through verse 4. We're speaking about affections on this Valentine's Day. Colossians chapter 3, beginning at verse 1, begins this way. Therefore, if you have been raised up with Christ, keep seeking the things above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on the things above, not on the things that are on the earth. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, who is our life, is revealed, then you also will be revealed with him in glory. Valentine's Day. So just yesterday morning, my wife and I were in the bathroom. She was getting ready for the day, and so was I. And I was just looking at her, and I walked up to her, and I said, "You know what, baby? I love you with all my heart." Do you know what her response was to me? She turned and looked at me and she said, "No, you don't. You love Christ. He is all your heart." And I will admit, I heard that, and it's not the first time I've heard her speak like this to me. At first, what is the phrase? It cut me to the quick, right? My heart was slightly bruised by her response. But then I thanked God for having a wife who was so in love with Christ herself, and who recognized that I myself am so in love with Christ that he is above both of us. That she could say, not in a hurtful way, but just to balance things out, to say, "You know what, baby, I know you love me, but Christ is the supreme love that you have." And for me to hear that, and then of course I hugged and I was like, "You know what, Mama, you're absolutely correct, but I'm just speaking in a human way." And she's like, "Baby, I know, but Christ is our love." And so I'm saying to you today, yes, it is Valentine's Day. Husbands, wives, you know what to do in your own particular relationship. Don't let what you do today be dictated by commercialism, by expectancy of the world, but let what you do be governed by your love and devotion to Christ. You should love your wife every day. And wives, you should love your husbands every day. And if we love our spouses every day, how much more should we love Christ every day? Be encouraged today. He is our affection, the affection that we should hold and esteem above all others. And I pray that you have a spouse that will walk with you in unity in that recognition, so that you love one another, but you love Christ even more. As it says in Colossians, he is our life, not your spouse. God bless you today.